As we're in the middle of August, the heavily rumored Super Mario 35th Anniversary remasters could be announced any day now. And trust me when I say I am super excited for this possibility to come true, especially being able to play a childhood favorite once again in HD, that being Super Mario Sunshine. Now, I love this game, and it's definitely one of my favorite Mario games of all time, if not my favorite, but it is dated in 2020. Things like the lack of guidance when trying to find blue coins, the map, and the busted camera can really sour an otherwise great experience for a criminally underrated game. And with a remaster fixing most of those issues, which I'll go into deeper detail in this video, can honestly make the point why Sunshine will benefit the most from these supposed Mario remasters. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First up, its age. Now, my biggest problem with this game has to be the busted camera. I find in really tight spaces it can sometimes glitch, especially in Hotel Delfino, where sometimes when you're boosted up in the vents, also known as the 4th floor, your camera can get glitched so badly that you actually have to restart your game in order for it to be fixed. Next, the map. Now, something that I really struggle with in Sunshine is definitely the map, and more specifically tracking the blue coins. It really gives no hints whatsoever to where they are, and some of the blue coins have a very difficult location to find them in, at least. So having some sort of hint in blue coins in any of the levels or even the hub world would be nice to see in this remaster, no doubt. And lastly for this point, improving the quality of cutscenes. Now, the GameCube was not in HD unlike the Switch, so being able to see cutscenes from Isle Delfino and a bunch of the other levels in Sunshine would be pretty great. And considering Sunshine was the first Mario game with cutscenes in it, I wouldn't expect anything Okay, never mind. Moving on here, I'm just going to detail some new content or change content I'd like to see in this supposed Sunshine remaster. Firstly, adding a new playable character, that being Luigi. Now, my vision for Luigi is that you unlock him after the game, and along with that comes a new level, something to do with Luigi's Mansion. I think it would be pretty interesting to have Luigi playable in Sunshine, considering there's so many Luigi's Mansion Easter eggs throughout Isle Delfino and the entire game itself. I mean, Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush and Flood, which Mario carries around throughout Sunshine, of course, was made by the same person who made Luigi's Poltergust, Professor Egad, so I think that would be a great touch. Next, more shines. Now, in Super Mario 64, there was originally 120 stars you could collect, and in Super Mario 64 DS, there was an additional 30, putting that number up to 150. As well, in Super Mario Sunshine, there is 120 total shine sprites that you can collect, so why not put the number up to 150? I mean, I don't see why not. My last point even had in an extra level being put in after you beat the game and you can play as Luigi to go through that world. So I don't see why not they don't add more levels and maybe get that shine sprite count to the same amount of stars that are in Super Mario 64 DS. And the last thing that I would like altered in the Super Mario Sunshine remaster would be blue coins. Now, blue coins are something that really infuriate me when playing the original game. Trying to find all of them and not trying to use a guide or anything is very frustrating for me, at least. So back to my map point that I was referring to earlier, I hope that they add some sort of hint system or something like that so you can actually find where the blue coins are without having to go on an international flight to find all the blue coins in order to get all the shines throughout the game. Out of all of these games in this rumored remaster, Super Mario Sunshine sits in a very unique spot, it being that it doesn't exactly get the respect that it deserves from fans. A lot of fans consider Mario Sunshine a significant step back from the previous, and might I mention, all-time great Super Mario 64, and the problems I mentioned earlier can give credence to that. But honestly, with all these changes and alterations and even additions that I've proposed in this video, I think if they do all of these, Sunshine can gain the respect that it deserves and can be generally regarded as an all-time great 3D Mario game, because surprisingly, some people do not consider it as that. It was a very experimental title, going back to the platforming with Flood, to the system that it was on the GameCube, which didn't do as well as expected. If this game becomes a lot more polished in this rumored remaster, it can instead be known as an all-time great instead of a bump in the road road to Mario's illustrious 3D game library. So that was why I think Sunshine would benefit most from the Mario 35th anniversary remasters. I really do encourage you guys to go out and play Sunshine if you have not already. It really is a great game, as I've hopefully articulated pretty correctly in this video. It has such an underrated soundtrack, great level design, very unique movement that has never been done in a Mario game before this, and graphics that honestly look pretty damn good still. Even though the cutscenes are a little subpar compared to what we have in 2020, it's still a very good looking game. So before I end off the video and into the outro, I would like to thank all of you for the amount of support you've given us when the channel got terminated and everything. It was a pretty crazy process, and I'm glad that it's over and we have everything back. And you guys, the fans, sending out positive tweets to us and sending nice messages to Discord and in our PMs and everything just means a whole lot. So once again, from me and Thomas, thank you guys so much. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast channel, Nintendo Tonight, Thomas and I's podcast. We're pretty active on that, and the next episode there is going to be totally Mario Kart centric. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in, be sure to go subscribe to that channel. It'll be linked in the description below. So guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Be sure to follow us both on our Twitters along with joining our Discord. All will be linked below. And this is PJ from the Switch Stop signing off. Peace.